The all-new Dodge Charger Daytona debuts as the first ever electric muscle car. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Now, the next generation Dodge Charger is finally here and the rumors were true. Electric and combustion powered Chargers will coexist going forward. Electric models are all Charger Daytonas while the gas Chargers get six-pack branding. Now, Dodge doesn't want buyers to see electric or gas cars here. In the eyes of the Dodge CEO, Tim Kuniskis, the new Charger is a muscle car regardless of how the power is made. Now, he makes a compelling case. When the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona production begins this year, the least powerful version will have up to 496 horsepower. There's also a 670 horsepower version, each sending power to all four wheels. Now, the ICE Charger is also all-wheel drive, entering production next year with 420 horsepower or 550 horsepower. Now, at launch, the fastest Charger Daytona reaches 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds and does the quarter mile in 11.5 seconds. Now, Dodge claims that the new Charger Daytona is the quickest and most powerful muscle car in the world, keeping in mind that the 800-volt Banshee comes next year. Now, the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona launches in two trims, RT and Scat Pack. Both have 400-volt architecture and share the same dual motor layout, powered by a 100.5 kilowatt-hour battery pack with a discharge rate of 550 kilowatts. The RT being the starter trim, while the Scat Pack is serving as a range topper for now. Now, it's the first vehicle to ride on Stellantis' STLA large platform, and with all the EV components plugged in, Dodge says that the Charger Daytona has near 50-50 weight distribution. Now, Dodge says that the new Daytona weighs 5,838 pounds, making the old Charger seem positively light by comparison. Now, to help manage the heft, Dodge gives the Daytona the largest tire package ever offered on a factory Charger. Scat Pack trims with the track package get 20-inch wheels wearing 305/35 series tires in the front and 325s on the back. Now, behind those front wheels are the 16-inch Brembo brakes with 6-piston calipers. Now, all Charger Daytonas get a mechanical limited sub differential and its rear electric drive module, or EDM, too. Now, at the front, the EDM has a wheel end disconnect designed to improve range and efficiency. Now, Dodge says that the RT has a range of 317 miles, while the Scat Pack, well, the extra horsepower will manage 260 miles between charges. Now, juicing up on a 350 kilowatt fast charger can refill range from 20% to 80% in approximately 27 minutes. Now, the Scat Pack is what you'll need to reach 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds and run the 11.5 quarter mile. Now, the RT trails at 4.7 and 13.1 seconds, but it's actually a bit faster overall. Stay on the throttle and the RT will top out at 137 miles per hour versus the 134 miles per hour in the Scat Pack, and each has one variable ratio gear, though Kuniskis says that the dual speed setup is coming for the Banshee. Now, the Charger Daytona rides on a multi-link front suspension with an independent rear setup. Dual valve semi-active suspension with active dampers is optional on the Scat Pack with the track package, and in this case, track doesn't simply mean drag strips. A new race prep system is designed to give the battery a colder starting temperature, allowing drivers to turn more laps before heat becomes an issue. There's a slightly different prep system for the quarter mile racers, and you can even engage line lock to heat up the rear tires before launching. Or you can mix all of that and get sideways with donut or drift mode. Now, the Charger Daytona Scat Pack launches with 670 peak horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque, whereas the RT has 496 horsepower and 404 pound-feet. However, those numbers are achieved only when pressing the power shot button on the steering wheel while at full throttle. Doing so adds a 40 horsepower boost from the electric motors for 15 seconds, not unlike a nitrous oxide system on a gas-powered car. Now, after each press, you have to wait 30 seconds before you can grab another 40 horsepower punch from the drivetrain. Without power shot, the Dodge Charger Scat Pack has 630 horsepower, while the RT goes down to 456 horsepower. But there's more. For 2024, the Charger Daytona is only available with Dodge Direct Connection upgrade kits already installed from the factory. That means the RT gets a Stage 1 kit that adds 40 horsepower over stock. So basic math tells you it generates 416 horsepower in the standard guise without the power shot figured in. Now, the Scat Pack has a Stage 2 kit that adds 80 horsepower, so it falls to 550 horsepower before the power shot. Now, the maximum ratings always include the power shot boost, And for 2025, the upgrade kits won't be standard, so take it as you will. Now, regardless of power, you're going to hear something from the Charger Daytona thanks to its fratzonic chambered exhaust, which is basically speakers in a special exhaust-like chamber, where Dodge says that the car has the same decibel level as a Hellcat, but as far as the nature of the sound, it's still a mystery because Dodge hasn't really finalized it yet. Now, with the STLA large platform underneath the Dodge Charger Daytona skin, it should come with no surprise that this isn't a small car at all. The new Daytona is around 17 feet long and nearly 7 feet wide, whether it has 2 doors or 4. And it's also a liftback with the large gate opening to reveal 22.7 cubic feet of cargo space. Now, when you fold the rear seats, space goes up to 37.3 cubic feet. And that's a few cubic feet away from the Dodge Hornet. Now, what that Hornet doesn't have is a frunk, where you'll find an additional 1.5 cubic feet of storage for the Charger Daytona. And yes, the Charger 4-door lives on in the new generation. And Dodge says that there are no notable changes between the coupe and the sedan save for the doors. Rear seat passengers will have 36.9 inches of headroom and 37.2 inches of legroom, though things will feel a bit snug with the traditional transmission tunnel bisecting the cabin. Now, the STLA large platform is designed to accommodate a variety of gas and electric powertrains after all. Now, when Dodge debuted the Charger Daytona SRT EV concept, it was built as a near production design. And in fact, Tim Kuniskis said it's pretty much the final design, save for minor changes here and there. That includes the R-wing at the front, forming a pass-through for air to go over the grille and hood. The side mirrors have a traditional shape, but the rest of the Charger's body mirrors the concept car. Now, that includes the Fratzog logo on the grille, which may or may not replace the current Dodge double stripe logo. Now, the Charger's interior is decidedly digital, but it doesn't lack the analog style swagger. The driver gets a standard 10.25-inch digital screen or an optional 16-inch unit working with a 12.3-inch center screen. Now, the lines of the dashboard evoke those from the 1986 Charger, with a pistol grip shift handle holding station in the center console. Now, up high, there's an optional full-length glass roof that gives light to the interior. Or if you want something more colorful, Dodge's Attitude Adjustment interior lighting offers a range of 64 colors. These can change depending on what you're doing, such as opening a door or pushing the start button. Now, depending on the package and options, interior layouts range from cloth to vinyl seats to Napa leather on the high back buckets. Now, you also have in the tech department an optional head-up display and Dodge's Uconnect 5 system offering TomTom navigation, Amazon Alexa compatibility, and more. There's also a plethora of standard driver assistance systems, including forward collision alert with automatic braking, adaptive cruise control, traffic sign recognition, lane keep assist, blind spot detection, and drowsy driver detection. Now, Dodge hasn't been really ready to spill much of the details on the next-gen gas-powered Charger, set to arrive in 2025, called the Charger 6 Pack. But Dodge confirmed that it'll ride on the same STLA large platform, though it will feature some minor styling differences. The sole engine is a twin-turbocharged 3-liter Hurricane Straight 6, already offered in the Jeep and Ram vehicles, making either 420 or 550 horses. Now, to those holding out hope for a Hemi V8 amid the electric revolution, well, it's time to say goodbye to the V8. Tim Kuniskis says he confirmed there's no V8 engine in the plans. Now, the Charger Daytona RT and Scat Pack will launch this summer in 2-door guises as 2024 models. The 4-door won't arrive until the first quarter of next year in 2025, which is also when the gas-powered Charger 6 Pack will enter production. Now, pricing information isn't available yet, but the outgoing Charger RT notches around $45,000, so expect the new RT to start well over $50,000. So with that said, what do you guys think about the EV revolution and our first electric muscle car? And are you excited about a gas model coming next year with the Banshee coming after that? Drop those comments down below. And with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, check the links down in the description below. Make sure you guys subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And we will see you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.